Whoa, what's up? What's up, family? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Internet? How's it going? Hope you're having a good one. I'm Jordan, passionate digital marketer dedicated to helping creatives, entrepreneurs, and artists learn to thrive using traditional and digital uh, marketing and sales techniques. 16 years of experience, helped over 100 clients, and I'm here to help you. So if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, drop a like, comment, and click the notification bell so that you get all my alerts for my new videos. Um, yeah, thanks for the attention. I'm getting better with that intro. And so we got a new angle right here, new setup. And so I'm gonna just come straight out the gate and tell y'all I missed an episode yesterday. I told myself I was going. Oh, first, I'll apologize. I'm completely sorry. One, I convinced myself I had already did it, and then two, when I woke up, I told myself I was gonna take a nap at like 9 something, and I did not wake back up until like 3 o'clock. And then I was just sitting there in existential dread, like, oh, I can't believe I missed the video. Oh, I couldn't believe I missed the video. It was bad. Um, yeah, I couldn't believe I missed it. But I'm here today, and I'm gonna make up for it. I'm gonna combine two videos into one. I'm gonna Frankenstein it, and we'll go from there. And I'll just continue tomorrow. I'm not gonna beat myself up anymore. Um, yeah, thank y'all for the views in the past. Thanks for your attention. And today's so this weekend, actually, I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow. God, I was running around today, but I've got the ebook finished, and this weekend I'm gonna start making the courses. I think I'm gonna start with a Facebook ads course, either a Facebook ads course or a branding course. Um, I think the branding course will be later. I think I might do Facebook ads first and just help people get get there first, because I'm noticing a lot of people have no concept idea of digital marketing or regular marketing. So it's like, oh, ay ay ay, Power Rangers. There's a monster attacking Angel Grove. All right. Um, this episode is about building your community for the long term. And the only reason I'm able to speak on this is because I still have communities that are built a long time ago. Um, I've helped other people build communities, and they are easily one of the best things you can do online. And this isn't to make a profit or, I mean, ideally, but building a community around your passion, skills, interest is a wonderful, wonderful thing. It's like making your own little club. And the coolest part is the strangers or members that join, um, they have the same exact, they like what you like. They like what you like. And it's that simple. So like, imagine if I make a ceramic ladybug pen Facebook club. Ceramic ladybug pens. And that's my favorite thing. I've been collecting them for my whole life. I'm not me. I'm just saying, I'm giving an example. They've been doing it for however many long, and they think they're the only person that likes it. Go and make a Facebook group called Ladybug brooches, Ladybug pendants, or Ladybug on a Ladybug jewelry North Carolina, and rest assured, other people that like ladybug pendants will join, and then you get to pick their brain. You get to talk about stuff, get excited about stuff nobody cares. Nobody else will ever care about. Um, and you get to geek out with these people, and you get to know them, and it's friends. They're like fucking family. Oh, I'm trying not to cuss on YouTube because I'm still not familiar with everything, and I notice some people don't cuss on stuff, and then some people do, but I'd like to get ad revenue first, Lord, and then see how that looks, before I'm like, nah, they can keep it, um, and I just say whatever I want. Uh, all right, so let's get into it. I'm not gonna stay on here long, even though I did miss um, yesterday. Still, still have things to do. Um, I hope y'all understand, and thanks for understanding. I'm gonna preemptively imagine that you're okay with it and understand. But no, yesterday I passed out. Actually, I woken up early as well. So I was like, so by 9 o'clock, it's not like I woke up at 8 a.m. and couldn't. Oh, 9 o'clock. But I had woken up at like 3:30 that day, yesterday, and I thought I was gonna take a nap. That's I'm getting. This is like the fifth time. This is unrelated to social media or whatever. It's like the fifth time in the last year that I've told myself I was going to take a nap, and I did not. I took a coma, and was asleep. I took a whole sleep cycle for like several hours. Anyway, building your community is easily one of the best things you can do. If you don't want to, I strongly implore that you do build a community. If you can't find one, build a community. Even if you can, build your own around what you love to do, and don't let quantity get to you, because these are real people. If you get 20 people to join, that's amazing. If 20 people join, that's your community. That's don't comparison is the thief of joy. Don't compare it to other people's, or there's pros to having a small one, pros to having a big one. Um, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There's a joke from earlier today that just. All right, so having 20 people is nothing to a bad thing. Don't think you only have 20 people is a bad thing, because promise you, I promise you, 100%, if um, if those 20 people showed up to your house randomly, not like, oh, it's a party and I'm expecting these 20 people. You're minding your business and the 20 people come over, um, it's gonna all of a sudden seem like a lot of people. You're gonna realize how many people it is real quick. Like they're like, hey, we just stop by. Like, come on in. And then you got 20 people in your house, and you're like, god damn. So understand that quantity it's not subjective, but objective. Because I see 5 people as 5 people. It's not subjective. But those 5 people stressing you out, and not caring about those 5 people are two different situations. But yeah, so I remember building my first community. I think it was African American Coalition of Gamers, and in fact, let me see if I can find a. Can I do that on here? Hold on, 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to do something really quick. Nope. Let me stop. It's live. I don't want to mess it up. I should have pre. I should have had it together ahead of time. If I have it together ahead of time, it's a lot easier for me to just transition it into OBS so it pops up. Um, um, yeah, so then there was AACG, then there was Blacklight Visions, which of course turned into a publishing company, which was, it just started as like, hey, I got my own project that I'm gonna work on down the line, but I want to make a community that's healthy because I saw Timmy, what's up? Io Timmy. What it do, man? Um, but I had what was I saying? Um, man, you threw me off, man. You threw me off, man. No, you the goat, man. You're the goat. You're the goat. Uh, we the goats. We goats. We on the side of the motherfucking cliff, my guy. We are goats. Um, no, I was talking about starting. Oh, Blacklight Visions. It it turned into a publishing company. But building that community, like I had started like daily questions. Um, yeah, I started daily questions, topics. I had a whole plan. Oh, sorry, I had a whole plan of content. I had a whole content calendar, and I had other people helping me post it. And I got to know these people, y'all. And at first, it was a burden of I gotta make all this content for these people, and I gotta make sure I respond to every what you call it. But it was also interesting to see, like, okay, they're in the same, they're close to the same mindset as me because I had started the group on the basis of we need black animation, we need black. We're way behind with black animated series, and we don't got nobody to blame except ourselves. It's not. I'm not talking about mainstream. I'm not talking about getting it into Hollywood because then you're trying to say they should invest in the people that like. I'm not. I'm not. I'm saying we should have our own, but it's not that simple. It is not that simple. But so it went from being a burden to being a complete joy. I mean, like I was. In fact, it's probably the best community I ever made because now I have a publishing company based off of that Facebook group. So it's like starting your community will take lots of not lots of work, lots of content. If you can make content ahead of time or memes, like you can just do quotes, topics, hot topics, memes, questions like question of the day, um, random scenario. Like I used to ask people, what's your favorite what superpower, but also what would be your antagonist power? You know, like questions like that, not just one level one questions, not just who's your favorite artist. Um, it would be more like what concert do you wish you went to the most, or you know, like I want specific details so I can get to jumpstart getting to know this person um, through the community because after they joined, they're come on in, you know. I'm frying some chicken, and they're like, you know, like they're expecting community, they're expecting fried chicken, you know. So you gotta fry that chicken. All right, that I'm never using the fried chicken metaphor again. All right, so Blacklight Visions was built on an idea of collaborating to unify and build the thing that our people I felt our people needed. And in the midst of working together, I realized collaboration leads to a new precipice of innovation. It leads to new heights of innovation effortlessly. Like when you get having two talented people does make it easier, but um, if you get two people to work together, two talented people working together on something and being open minded, understanding, respectful, um, gonna come up with some amazing things. Also, um, I had to teach people how to talk to each other. That was very, I didn't understand. Some people call it constructive criticism, but they wouldn't do it in real life. You know, they wouldn't say it in real life. It's only because they're on they feel a little bit more comfortable because it's detached, kind of. So they're like, actually, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, nah, you don't talk to people like that in real life. Yes, I do. No, you don't. Shut up. No, you don't. You do not talk to people like that in real life. Um, People get way too comfortable online. Um, Way too comfortable in these comments because they wouldn't say it in real life, y'all. So it's like, I don't know. Next, collaboration leads to innovation. Doop, doop, doop. Also, let me turn this down. Off. Starting your own community brings new opportunities. I've met some people, and I've also presented some people with opportunities. There was an artist that was like, because it started with a lot of voice actors and black light visions, and then there was a pencil artist that I had known from Facebook that was in the Black Light Visions group, and then he's like, "Man, what are you doing, man? I'm trying to get some work. I'm trying to find some work out here." I was like, "How come you didn't tell me?" And he was like, "Oh yeah," he was like, "I need opportunities," and I was like, "You didn't say anything," and he was like, "I mean, I was waiting for opportunities." I was like, "What do you need?" He's like, "I need something, something, something." Or he needed a gig or he wanted some work or something. I was like, yeah, I got you. I went on my which one. Anybody needs some work because I've been networking and work dealing with business owners and artists. So it's like I'll meet artists that need some business and I'll meet business owners that need some artists. And within within like an hour, I had him a paid job. Now that hasn't happened since, but and then he was super he was super grateful afterwards. He was like, "That was cool, man. That was the coolest thing. That was a great client. Blah blah blah." And I played it like, "Yeah, yeah, I got you, man. Yeah, I got you." Whole time, I didn't expect any of that to happen, but I'm so glad it did. And I've created opportunities. I found opportunities, meeting people. Two of the artists, actually, like, yeah, two of the artists for Sugar Spice are gonna be world renowned or something. Like they're amazing. Briani Jones and I don't even know the dude's real name. He said his name was Ninja. We called him Ninja. Called him nothing but Ninja, and he's one of those like super duper. He can draw hands. Put it that way. He can draw hands, and not just like he can draw. He can draw like perfect hands. Um, and for anybody that's not an artist, you're probably not impressed by that. That's very impressive for somebody to animate drawing a hand. What? Like I want y'all to understand. Can animate drawing a hand. Can draw a hand. Drawing a hand. Do y'all know how hard hands are to draw? Go on. Matter of fact, take 3 minutes out of your life right now if you're watching this video. Try to draw a hand. Try to draw a hand. doing a peace symbol, and like 30 minutes later, you're gonna be like, I can't do it. Like I don't know how to very work with lots of artists. Um, the opportunity to meet these people is because of the work I put in myself. You can put in the same work and meet people in your respective field, industry, or niche, but you have to put in the work. You have to be authentic. You have to be approachable. You have to be knowledgeable. You have to be a leader in your community. Not just if you want to make a community and have somebody else take it over, be very upfront with that and tell people, like, oh, I don't want to run this, but I do want it to reach a goal, blah, blah, blah. Be very upfront because people see your community as something else, as a home, as a egg, as a project, as a source of income. You know, these are people. Don't underestimate the quality of the value of one single soul in this world. Mm. Yeah, but speaking about clarifying your goals, um, you need that on paper for them and for you to keep you motivated, focused on the singular goal, and so that they have a focal point for, not focal point. So they have, maybe there's focal point. Focal point? I don't know. I think that's the right word. I'll just say point. So they have a, no, because then point doesn't match. Maybe place. So yeah, so they have a place to, and I just be thinking out loud, y'all. Y'all be hearing my thoughts. I'm trying not to think out loud, but I just be doing it. Um, but yeah, be authentic with it, and everything comes together at the end. Gotta be authentic. They need to know you're the leader and that we're making an impact in this, or we're gonna have these events, or we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Because it's nothing like finding a cool little space online that has all your favorite stuff and some new interesting people that like your favorite stuff. You'd be surprised. You'd be extremely surprised. No, you wouldn't. Not now in 2025, but there are a lot of specialty groups, communities out here, and if you put in the time, the work, the effort, they will last you for the rest of your life. Seemingly, anyway. Seems like it's gonna last the rest of my life. Um, yeah, be authentic if you want to be a leader in a community. Be authentic. People can see right through it. People can see if you're trying to just get as many people in and then start doing ads and promotions, and you're trying to make it seem like you're not trying to make money about off it. Just be upfront about that. Like, I'm trying to get to this financial um, goal. That way people can help or not. Because the bait and switch, the community's gonna go cold. If you're like, yeah, yeah, everybody, yeah, I'm nice to meet you. I'm engaging with all of you, and now we have blah blah blah, and here's my product, my ebook. That's like if I put a community together to sell my ebook, the community's gonna die eventually. It would be more plausible and realistic to make a network, a community for entrepreneurs and artists to connect, and 80% of that of the content and whatever's going on in that group is about them connecting. And then 20% of the content will be promos. I'm not trying to make 100% of the content be, because they're going to see through that. If every time you're talking about them you're pitching to them, it's not going to work that way. It has to be authentic and transparent. If if those two words are too much for you, don't start a group. Yeah, if being an authentic leader is too much for you, don't do it. It's not for everybody. You do not need you don't need a community to be successful, but communities do help people find success. It's the best way I can say it. What? Saviz? Oh my God, I write like a troubled fifth grader. I don't know what this is. Like, my handwriting is so bad. I'm not going to show y'all. Y'all probably see it one day. My handwriting is so bad, I'm sure they would, the teacher's assistant would look at the teacher. Like, huh? I think he's disturbed. I think he's disturbed. No, it is bad. Saves drama. That's what it says. Being authentic saves drama. Savi? I put Saevas. No, that's just a squiggle. Don't let me write for you. Jordan, hurry up, write. I'm trying. Master, next thing. Master and share your story. And if you need help getting your story down, use the Ford method, FORD, and then ask. You could take that right to use the voice to text, tell the story, put it in the chat GPT and tell it to optimize this as a brand story, um, with a optimize this as a brand story, or and add a call to action at the end, blah blah blah. You could figure it out very easily. But master and share your story. If you don't know, if you didn't know, comedians practice the same set over and over and over and over and over. A speech. It's just a speech that makes people laugh. That's all it is. They've studied, they've done the research, they know the psychology, the science behind pausing, inflecting tones, and all this stuff. And they've mastered the art, the storytelling format for their audience, for their niche job. Um, but ultimately, hold on, what was I getting at? Comedians, what? Repeat their stories is what I'm getting at. They're professionals at repeating their story. You wouldn't even think that they've said that set 700, 800 times. And you'd be like, no. Like, yeah, they've said that exact same set 800 times. Matter of fact, if you sit in that seat, you'll see them go through the exact same thing again. Like, wow, and they did it. Wow. Um, you need to master your story like that. Like how a comedian masters a set. I'll say that again. You need to master your personal story, your brand story, your storytelling, just like comedians master a set. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, and using the Ford method can really help you organize your story, or at least get the basics. So, Ford stands for family, orientation, recreation, and dreams. Oh, Iotemi asks, what's the Ford method? Psh, right on point. Uh, family, starting a conversation with family, orientation, recreation, and dreams. Doesn't have to be in that order. But when in a conversation with dialogue, what you do is you give a piece, and then you'll notice you'll get a piece back. Like You give a piece about your family, and then they share something about their family. Then you share something about your orientation, which is job. They need to change orient. It's a old, it's an old method. Like back when orientation meant job, because now orientation doesn't mean job anymore. Um, so I think they need to change. They need to update the acronym. Um, Family orientation. So then, oh yeah, I do sales, I do marketing, and then I do whatever, I do that, I do real estate. Then you hit recreation, what you like to do for fun, what you used to like to do for fun. You can use the method however way works best for you. It's not like, and then you have to talk about what you like to do. It's not like it's got to be like this. It's very fluid. You can start with dreams and end with family. Doesn't long as you're talking. But and the last one, dreams. What what was your dream? Like growing up, what's your current dream? I'll give you all an example. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but a good example of the Ford method in action. All right. Um, it's not a dialogue, so master. I'm trying to think. What would my brand story be? I used to have it down. I haven't said my brand story in a while. Um, yeah. So, oh my God, I'm 34. Oh, oh I'm getting old. Uh, I'm sorry. I'm getting old. I just thought I'd start with my age and stuff. But, dang. I've been saying this for too long. All right. I'm 30. I'm a 34-year-old digital marketer that was born in Delaware, raised in Baltimore, from like my whole life. Like not I did not grow up in Delaware. I have lots of family in Delaware. Love Delaware. Um, but as a baby, I was definitely raised in Baltimore City. Um, I've got two older sisters and um, lots of cousins. I got a big side. My father's side is the family's big. My mom's side is more like small. It's a lot smaller. And then I didn't realize I got a big family on my father's side. Like it's a big family. Um, what else? That's probably enough for family. Then I think my brand story started. Um, yeah, quitting my job. Yeah, my brand story revolves around escaping the city, growing up in the hood, being a nerd, escaping the city, making my father proud. Um, then him passing, me going into depression, and then eventually that helped me. That that made put me on my entrepreneurship. And then I quit my job to start my and that was my story. I quit my job to start my agency, and that was pretty much my story. And I was like gung ho on pushing the black dollar forward and making sure I was I was on several. I was on several. And yeah. Um I was super passionate. Looking back like dang. Damn he was passionate. That's going on 10 years. That's like 8 years ago. Ah, it's crazy. Um that's a let me finish the so then family, where I'm from, orientation, what do I do? I'm a what am I? I do data entry, but I do digital market. I have a corporate job, and I do digital marketing, and I'm transitioning back to full time digital marketing. Um, yeah, chef, um, consultant, digital marketer, salesman. Um, I saved the planet one time. I'm an intergalactic hero. Um, what else? Okay, I lied. I'm not. I did not save the universe or the galaxy. I'm not an intergalactic hero. I said that to make myself sound more interesting. Um, I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself. Uh, that's a joke. I've been saying that joke for a while. What else? Yeah, that's about it. I'll just keep it simple. Chef, digital marketer, father, consultant. Yeah. Then that's for orientation. Then for recreation, I like to read. Um, kung fu movies. Kung fu movies over anime, which is controversial, but I just can't beat. Um, I just can't beat kung fu movies. I can't. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Um, what else? Uh, I stopped playing video games. I do play Yu-Gi-Oh, but I don't have anybody to play it with. I mean, I collect trading cards. Um, what else? I forgot what I like to do, but this is where you would be asking them, like, oh, I like to do this. What do you like to do? And then you'll notice at the end of the Ford method, I dare you to try this with somebody. At the end of the Ford method, you will feel like you know them a lot better than you just did. You'll feel it like, oh, hey, this so and so. I know what he likes to do. I know where he's from, and I know what he wants to be. Like, what? You just met him. Like, I know how to talk to people. Like, how do you know his dreams? I talked to him. You told him your dreams? Like, yeah, we were just talking. And then like, yeah, y'all, I'm telling you, it's very powerful. Um, and I've been using it since high school. And if you ask anybody who knows me, um, they probably don't know I used it, but I probably got to know them really well, and we became friends. Um, I don't see anything wrong with it unless you're using it for bad, like you're a bad person and you're beguiling people, befriending them for your own selfish interests. Not cool. Excuse me. All right. So, last thing is recreation, then dreams. What do you dream of? For me, I dream of Genie. I forgot the song. I forgot the jingle. Oh no, I forgot the dream. I dream of Genie. I can't remember it. I'm too old. Y'all don't remember. I love Genie. Um, that's a crazy show if you think about it. Anyway, dreams. What do I dream of? My it's not a dream because my publishing company is going to be successful. So I'm trying to think of what I dream of. I dream of having a lake house. Um, yeah, I dream of having an amazing lake house. Um, uh, artists and creators working together to do amazing things. Um, and I dream of the second Renaissance. Yeah, I used to think it was going to be me. Like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start the second Renaissance. And then people are like, "What? What are you talking about?" And it's like, "Nah, there's gonna be another one, and I'm gonna be at the front. I'm either gonna be in the front motherfucking row, or I'm gonna be up on the stage for the second Renaissance. I think it'll come in the next 10 years, and which would be cool for me because if I'm 44 at the start of the second like a art Renaissance, look at my face. Uh, I would do pretty good. All right, and that's the Ford method in a shell. It's a great conversational technique. Offering bits, getting bits, um, and then damn near cataloging them into your Rolodex of humans. Now, in your community, I would say make sure you invest heavily in the first 50 people, and not money, but just time, like getting to know them. Invest heavily in the first 50 people. Like, love them. Yeah, that's the best. That's the only way to like actually love them, bring them into the family, y'all. Because they will be there. They will be there years from now. I have people from AACG that were, what year was that? 2009? Yeah, what year is it now? Yeah, 16 years. And I'm talking like me and a couple of these people are never met in real life. Maybe talked on the phone like once or twice, but never met in real life. But I've known that dude longer than some of my friends. And like internet friends are, it's an amazing proposition. It's an amazing proposition. Like there's a person that has the same interests, like that's so weird. The internet friends are amazing. It's a phenomenon. To find somebody that likes the same exact little thing you do, I mean the same exact little thing. It's amazing. You don't have to explain it to them. They know the differences between X and Y and blah blah blah. Um, yeah, very important tool for networking, marketing, and building relationships with people in your community. Talking to them, engaging, not just asking a set of questions, y'all. I honestly, I would say don't begin asking questions until you really like, or as you're asking questions, make sure you're getting the nitty gritty, like information from them. You're vetting them. You can call it whatever you want. You're vetting them. You're getting to know them. Oh, excuse me. Call it what you need to call it. I actually like this little setup more than the other one I had with the computer in the background. I could see stuff on my bed. That's fine. Um, the reason I didn't do this angle originally, and then I got two more things to talk about. Then I'm gonna wrap up. And again, apologies for missing yesterday. Temmie, sorry, I missed yesterday. I passed out, bro. I passed out like 9 o'clock. I still gotta send you an email. Um, yeah, I passed out, bro. Passed out. Couldn't do it. Um, I passed out early too, cause I've been up at like 3, but I just thought I was gonna. Uh, I thought I was gonna like take a nap and wake up and then do what I needed to do. I woke up at 3. I slept from like 9 to 3. Yeah, I got like 6, 7 hours of sleep. And then I got another hour of sleep because I woke up at 3. Then I went back to sleep, and I woke up at like 4 or 5 this morning. Crisis averted. I actually combined two topics for this one. Creating the original topics were going to be creating a community, and then the one for today was going to be uh, networking that lasts. So I just like combined them, like okay, creating a community that lasts with networking. Um, But yeah, starting a community is an amazing thing. It's not just getting leads or yeah, it's not just about getting leads or getting. They're not money bags or like you're banking on. Oh, I want this to go viral, so I want my Facebook group to go viral, so that like that's not how you make. That's not how you make customers or friends, not associates. Um, yeah, customers or friends is not how you make them. It takes time, y'all. It takes time, lots of work, lots of effort. But they've lied and told y'all that, or implied that you can click a button, go viral, and make lots of money. And it's not that simple. It's not that simple. Because then, I'm telling y'all, they want y'all to get that money so they can take it from you. The go, I'm gonna say, they'll give you $1 million. You'll be like, oh wow, I got $1 million. I'm gonna get a house. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that. Imagine you thinking like, I got $1 million. I can afford a $300,000 house. And honestly, if you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it. And you think, well, I can because 330 blah blah blah. You didn't count taxes. Just like that quick, you didn't count your taxes. You don't got that no million. You got like point 0.6. Can you still buy that $300,000-$400,000 house? No. You know now. It's that simple, y'all. All right, let me um, building trust and expectations in your community. So, like I was saying, 90% of the coast, 90% of the posts are going to come from you, are going to set the stage for what people expect and what they like, but you're still finding out what they like as well. So it's just a process of eliminating what they don't like. But I mean, it's a touch and go type of process when you're starting, but don't overwhelm yourself with getting the content schedule. Um, what I can say with making a community on Facebook anyway, you can go ahead and schedule content way ahead of time. Um, that's one less thing to worry about. Go ahead and schedule a whole week of content. See how long it takes you to do that. It might take you an hour, it might take you two. And then I want you to understand that the time it takes you to do that is going to decrease the more you do it. So imagine it takes you two hours to take care of 7 days of content, scheduling 7 days of questions or whatever. It's not gonna take you 2 hours. Say it takes you an hour. Then eventually it'll take you 45 minutes. Then you'll know you can get it done in 30 to 45 minutes, easy. You can get enough work for the week done in 30 to 45 minutes. Do that. But yeah, building trust falls back on the transparency, on the having specific goals, being clear, um, and being a person of your word. People can tell if you're a person of your word. Uh, are you shady? Are you not telling people everything? Um, they're not stupid. Just because somebody's not ambitious doesn't mean they're stupid by any means. You could see somebody at a grocery store clerk, and you think they don't. Like you're not even thinking clearly about them. Uh, they could be smarter, better, faster, stronger than you. Imagine you're thinking like, well, I do this, so like you got a lot of growing up to do. Um, they could even be a millionaire, and you wouldn't even you'd be like, but why are you working? And they tell you, hey, I'm waiting for I put 1.5 in a CD that matures at 4%. So I'm waiting for $67,000 at the beginning of the year. Like what? What? You put you put 1.5 into an account, and now you get $67,000 a year. Yeah, and I'm keeping this job to supplement my income. You never know what somebody's going through. You never know what somebody's doing. Um, Building trust and expectations in a community online takes time, work ethic, and creativity. You can get the innovation from them, and then as time goes, you can set up admins. You'll see that they're interested in the same stuff as you. They want to talk about the same stuff. They want to see you talk about the same stuff. And if you're clear on your goals, you're transparent about you're transparent about the vehicles y'all are going to use, what you're going to do. Um, yeah, people will join. And then if you do like a old school, well, I say I don't know what they do anymore, but you could do like a invite three people you think would like this group, like-minded people to this group. And if you do that every, sorry, you could do that every what? Oh, a couple times a week. Until you get your desired number. You can celebrate milestones together. Like, hey everybody, and we made this, we got to this number. We're doing this. We're gonna try to do this. We're gonna have a movie night. We're gonna Discord. We're gonna play this game. We're going to answer these questions. We're gonna watch that. Gonna do this. Gonna set up an event. All this stuff based around what you like. What you're passionate about, and it's not about making money immediately. Um, it has to be a loving, thriving community first before you can predictably profit from it. I'm not saying you cannot start a Facebook group and profit from it. I'm not saying that you can, but I'm saying for building a community, a thriving community, it takes time, effort, and work. If you want a simple, quick solution, there are other ways you could run ads and have them have ads telling people to sign up for the group. Um, yeah, and then people will join. People will join if you're promoting the group. But excuse me, it's not organic. Oh, woo. All right, y'all. Uh, I'm tired. Oh, I drove so much today. Uh, Build trust and expectations, so they should know. It's Tuesday. I know that like just be consistent. That's all. Expectations can be built around can be taken care of with consistency. Um, yeah, being consistent, and then once you get like admins or whatever in your community, they don't want to see you doing all the work. They love seeing you do all the work in the beginning because that's like very um, memorable. To see like, wow, he's really starting it, and then they feel like they are a part of it. He's starting it, and I'm helping. It's a wonderful feeling to build a community about stuff you like. Do it now. Do it now. Start a group or start a page. It doesn't even have to be a Facebook group. You could start a TikTok page, YouTube channel, Instagram page, Facebook page, whatever it is. Be specific about what it is that you like, that you're passionate about, that you want to do, and others will find you. Now, if you have a goal like I want 1 million people and I want a YouTube plaque, why do you want a YouTube plaque? You really got to think about like why you're doing this. Are you chasing clout? Are you trying to chase money? And then it's like, so why are you so set on making money off of these people? Wouldn't you be better off making money off your own? You know, really look into the reasons you're doing it, and you'll be able to catch yourself. Because I promise you, nobody else will. You could go right on down some fairy tale path, thinking, or delusion of grandeur, thinking I'm gonna make this happen because, and you have no plan. You're just like going off of like something you heard, you read in a comment or something. I've seen people move. I've seen people move like that, and it terrifies me. Yeah, you want things to be concrete for each move, and building trust and expectations is a big move. It will take time, but it'll be so worth it that after the first couple months, you'll be like, yeah, this is it. These I fuck with these motherfuckers, and you'll be like, yeah, I fuck with everybody in here. Um, as opposed to, and that's if you got a small group, as opposed to if you had 20,000 people in there, and you're like, oh, I fuck with all y'all. No, you don't. You have not talked to everybody in here, as opposed to you talk to everybody in the other one, in the small one. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, and making sure that you talk to everybody, do it. Um, it's a marathon, not a sprint. I I was always enamored uh, by random nerd moment. Um, in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, uh, Von Vohenheim, the father of the brothers, he spends. I think he spent. I don't know if it was centuries or he spent a long, long amount of time, decades and decades, talking to every one of the. He had a philosopher's stone inside of him, which is like taking 1,000 people's souls, putting it into a little egg, and then putting it in your body. Somebody tricked him into doing it, and he did it to himself, or he did it to the person that tricked, the thing that tricked him. Anyway, he could hear all the souls in his new body. He takes it upon himself to go and talk to each and every one of the souls in his body. And it took him decades and decades and decades. He had like thousands of people inside of him, and he got to know all of them. That's the type of mindset you need when you have a small to medium community, especially when you're starting to build a community. You need to get to know these people because there are some wild people out here. There's some wild people out here. There's some people that want to get into your group so they can take it over, and it's like, why would I let you take it over? And they're like, they don't even have an idea. They're just like, I just want to take over, and you're like, what is wrong with you? Yeah, you gotta watch out for the people like that. Don't try to be nice to them. Get them the fuck out your life. I'm telling you. Uh, if you learn how to build boundaries, it's that simple. Um, to me, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Um, Make sure you are taking your time and getting to know each community. That's what I said the Full Metal Alchemist bit for. Um, take your time, get to know these people, They're your family. You need to know uh, their family, their orientation, what they like to do for recreation, and what do they dream of. Then you can find out what lightsaber color they want, what would their favorite power be, what's their favorite book, how do they put sugar in their grits? You know, find out the hill they die on. What are their pet peeves? Um, I'll share a pet peeve and then I'll start wrapping up. I think I said it before. I don't know. One of my worst I think I said it on here, but it's for a while. It's been like top pet peeve of mine. I'll tell you. My 100% pet peeve, like, can just get me, my face wrinkled up, and I'm like, no, yeah. Dried up sauce on bottles. Oh my God, y'all. Y'all, I won't eat. I'm not eating. Don't give me a hamburger and like I go to get some ketchup or whatever, or barbecue, whatever. I go to get, yeah, you give me a hot dog and hand me your ketchup from in the fridge, and I click it open and it's got like a big it's got a big, it's got a big glob of ketchup on it. I'm not eating that shit, bro. I'm be like, oh, here. They be like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I'm like, I'm good. I don't need no ketchup. I don't know what I thought. I thought it was sriracha. I'm good, bro. I'll polite myself out of it, but I'll polite myself out of that. Uh, yeah, I can't stand dried up sauce on bottles. I'll go if I go over somebody's house. I'll clean the fucking bottle or the top or like get a napkin. There we go. Oh, why'd you clean it? Uh, why was it dirty? Like, why was it that dirty? I'm not talking about like the little, like some extra residue on the joint. I'm not talking about that. I'm not being extra, y'all. I'm not talking about the, like, how like you untwist it and there's some sauce in the ridges for the top. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that the big thing of sauce around the top of the oh, yo, that's like nasty. That's nasty. That's nasty as shit. And people be like, it's not that bad. Like, let me put that on your plate and put some ketchup on top of it. I don't want it now. Like, yeah, but you don't. The fuck? Um, Clean your tops. Yeah. It's a marathon, not a sprint with building a community. I'm gonna go through all these. It will be a burden that'll turn to joy. Collaboration leads to innovation. Um, you will create opportunities with it. You need to clarify specific goals to your audience, to your community, to your new family. And if they believe in you, you owe it to them to be authentic as you lead. Being authentic as you lead saves so much drama. Like if you're doing it just to make money, be authentic about it. Don't hit them with the bait and switch. Come out the gate. Hey, I'm doing this so I can make an extra $10,000 a month. Because then you might find people. Everybody in there might be like, "How you doing it?" And then you might be able to reel them in. Um, it's uh, being authentic saves drama. You should master and share your story. Try using the Ford method next time you get a chance. Next time you meet a new person, um, don't do it to waiters or waitresses. Please wait till it's an actual person coming into your life. It's just awkward for like waitresses, and it's just awkward to be like, "Where are you from?" Like, The kitchen. I'm from the kitchen. I grew up in those doors right there. Yeah, I was born somewhere behind those doors. Hey, you're being mean. I'm at work. Um, Master and share your story. Use the forward method. Offer value at every turn. I didn't say that. I missed that. Um, Offering value with the opportunities, with the knowledge, with the insight, with the camaraderie, with the niche community, whatever it is, find every angle to give value. Um, Perceived value doesn't have to be monetary. It could be perceived value, and it will add up. And you're thinking, or no, let me stop. It will add up. I'll just leave it there. It will add up. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That is pretty. Oh, and it's a marathon. Build trust and expectations in your community, and understand that it is a marathon and not a sprint. You want quality in your group. You don't want leads. You don't want marketing numbers and all that stuff. You want 100% um, community members, love, family. It's for family. It's family. Like, okay, calm down. Um, so, and I'll end with this. My father told me so. My father constantly told me TV was fake. So, like, growing up, I never believed anything on TV. Now that I'm an adult, I see there are lots of people that believed almost everything they saw on TV, and they're just coming to grips with it in their 30s. That, like, it's not how movies and TV shows. It's actually, you have to get to know somebody. Like, you don't have any new friends because you're not good at talking to people. You're not going to get any until you are. Um, or you might. I don't know. It's going to be hard. Um, but I was saying that to preface something. Um, I forgot what I was going to say. I had it in my head too. But I'll end with this. Making a community is an amazing thing to do. Without making my community, I would not be here right now. It sounds like a mouthful, but I'm 100%. I would not be here if it wasn't for me starting Blacklight Visions in 2019. Or actually, I started in 2018, and then in 2019, I realized I couldn't do it by myself. I needed a team, and we started collaborating, working together, and we came up with Advent Wildfire Genesis, and whew, that's still a bang. Advent Wildfire Genesis is such a banger. I put it on the shelf with two hands, like I'm gonna come. I'm coming back, baby. I'll be back, and I'll be back. That was its face, by the way. That was it. It's got like a big face. I'll be back, baby. All right, I need to stop. So yeah, the journey is an amazing. The journey to building a community is very rewarding if you are an honest, transparent leader. You don't need all the super digital marketing savviness if it's a specific niche interest that you're passionate about. It could start to unlock a path for you to find and fulfill your purpose. I'm speaking from personal experience, y'all. I wanted a big change in the world. I started a group, I started a community, and what's it been, 6 years? And we've got 3 intellectual properties. We've got international, not offices. I guess we got international staff. Offices sounds a lot fucking cooler though. But I'm not paying for no offices yet. Because I would have my own office. Anyway, I forgot what the journey. The journey. Um, it's not, uh, shoot. I was wrapping up. Um, this is embarrassing. But, and just like that, it's not embarrassing anymore. All right. Um, the journey and the process for starting a community are very rewarding, but it takes time and effort. Your end result is a group of like minded individuals that are committed to working together and preserving a community that protects those interests. There's nothing better than having your own little family of your own little internet family. It's an amazing thing. Don't wait. Go with your gut. Start the community. Mm-hmm. Start the community. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Start the community now. Um, and whether it's for your brand, it doesn't have to be a specific interest. It could be for your brand. Um, it could be for your business project. Then, also interest or whatever. But start it now. Start it now. Get people in and network. It. I'm not saying it will change your life, but I'm telling you, if you're serious, transparent, and leading people, well, it'll take you places because were you a leader before that? I'll ask the question again and do the eyebrow side thing again. Oh shit! What? Oh god damn it! What did I just ask? Oh no, it was a good one too. Um, have you ever led before? No, was that it? Have you ever led before? Yeah, I think that's a good question. Have you been a leader before? And if you're like, no, then here you go. Now you're a leader. It's that simple. It's that simple. And enjoy the process, y'all. Enjoy the process from going to 0 members to 2. Then once you enjoy that process, then you'll enjoy to 5, to 10, to 20. Um, and those could be 50 people that want to help you for the rest of your life. Or that could be 50 people you help for the rest of your life. Whatever it is, please know that making your community is one of the best things you can do online. And then you don't have to explain shit. You can just have it and have the expectations for your group. And yeah, it's an amazing thing, y'all. I super suggest trying to making a couple and seeing what happens. But I forgot to drop the plug earlier. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel, like this video, leave a comment, and click the notification bell so that you get all my alerts for my videos, y'all. I love y'all. I'm extremely grateful for your attention, for your views, the likes, the clicks. And if you yourself are having any problems as an artist, creative, entrepreneur, let me know. I know it's not going to be in the comments. Um, Feel free, because I know it's a vulnerable issue. Feel free to click my link tree in my bio. Set an appointment. Set a free appointment, or go to Blacklight Visions. You can email me. I think my email is, yeah, you can email me, drop a comment, reach out to my YouTube inbox, do whatever you have to do, and I'm positive I will be able to help you. So yeah, without further ado, I love y'all. Enjoy your night, and I'm out. And thanks for coming, Temmie. You enjoy your night as well. I'll have a email. I'll email you tonight. If not tonight, what time is it? If not tonight, then in the morning at the latest, bro. I hope I don't pass out. I might pass out again. I hope not. But yeah. Thank you, and I'll be in touch. Love y'all. Love, peace.